Hi babies, how are you? My name is Siren. We're here watching Siren Tarot, and today I'm coming back with another big card reading. This big card reading is going to be about unsent messages. So we're gonna look at some unsent messages. Unsent messages from the person. Messages? You sure? Okay. Let's do two. Unsent messages. So we're gonna look at some messages that your person wants to send you, but they're either too afraid or they don't feel like it's the right time yet or whatever. So we're gonna get the overall energy. Unsent messages for call number. How many? Then I'm gonna clarify each message. Unsent messages from call number 2. You sure? Okay. You sure? Which one? This one? Boom. Okay. right, let's see. Unsent messages from your person. Okay, call number 1. You have, what foods do you absolutely hate? Who is your favorite celebrity? Do you think you survive a zombie apocalypse? Why or why not? What personal goals do you have? So, what foods do you absolutely hate? I feel like some of you guys, this person might have a thing about like how fast you text back, or like if you even text them back at all, or like they feel like you guys don't communicate as much, because for some reason they feel like you don't really like them like that. They feel like you might be talking to them because they have something that you want at the moment or something like that, but they don't really feel like you genuinely, they feel like you genuinely don't like, they don't feel like you genuinely like them. They feel like, I feel like they want to tell you that they don't know if you really like them. They want to tell you that you make them feel a little bit insecure. There's cards. Yeah, you have engagement. Like, they want to know, like, what you think about them. Because I feel like this person doesn't know what you exactly think about them. And they don't know if you really like them. And they don't know if you really want them or not. They feel like you might, like, favor them. Like, this could definitely be, like, a sneaky link or somebody that's just a friend or something like that. Like, y'all just be chilling. Or, like, even if this is a partner, like, you might be, like, more, conservative with the way you love and the way that you see people and things like that, and the way that you express yourself. Like, you might be somebody who's not really that affectionate or something like that, and this person is probably either used to a lot of affection, or they're affectionate themselves, so it kind of throws them off that you're not affectionate to them. Like, this person is the type of person that's used to somebody being like, oh, I love you so much, like, I just was texting you to let you know I love you, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they just feel like this person is probably very attractive and used to a lot of praise and whatnot, and used to a lot of attention. And I feel like because of this, your person, you might not be giving them that energy. And I don't feel like you're not giving them that energy because you don't feel that way. I feel like you got shit to do. Like, your life does not obsess around other people. Like, I feel like you're the type of person, I'm getting big Leo, Taurus and Virgo energy. Your person might be a Leo or something like that. Capricorn, Pisces, and Aquarius. You might be or have that in your chart. I feel like it's like you're more like logical. You're like, oh, you should know I love you. You should know I like you. Like, I don't need to be telling you every 5 seconds, right? So I feel like your person just wants enough more attention. They're not getting enough attention. They would text you and tell you that I feel like they wanted to say this to you before, but they haven't, because they feel like you would be like, oh, why are you complaining? Like, why are you crying? Like, yeah, they feel like you would be like, why are you crying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why are you crying? Yeah, they feel like it would be like, why you crying? Like, you wouldn't be empathetic to them telling you, like, hey, I want more attention. I feel like you don't tell me that I'm beautiful enough. I feel like you don't tell, you get what I'm saying? Your next card out is everyone is a teacher for who is your favorite celebrity. So, okay. I feel like, okay, because like, I got, it is more than one type of person in here. This is a general reading, so I do have to remember that. But what I'm finding very funny about this person is like they're very much, your person is insecure, yo. I'm telling you, like your person, you guys might notice and you guys might be like, I don't know why they act like this or whatever, but I feel like your person is like, wow, insecure. And the reason why I say that is because they feel like they're not good enough. They feel like it's somebody that you used to date that you like more, and they feel like, I feel like this person may have known you like, or like followed you on social media at some point when you were dating somebody else, or know of you dating somebody else, or maybe you guys have like some type of co-parenting situation, and because you guys have like this co-parenting situation with this with your ex, like they still see how you interact with your ex or whatever, and they feel like somebody else is your favorite. Like they feel like they're not your favorite. With what's your favorite celebrity? Like they feel like they're not your favorite or whatever. They feel like you look at them as less than. Like they feel like you're so cool or whatever, and everybody you dated is so cool, and they're just like this little mouse right here, and you're like this rhino, and it's like they feel like you kind of look down upon them, right? They feel like you might not even really be like, they might not even really be your type. But I feel like it's just I feel like this person is used to just a lot of attention. But I also feel like with this, I also feel like what people gotta understand is sometimes I know you fucking lying because I just bought this lighter. This can't be the same lighter. I'm trying to light this Plenty Saga. This can't be the same lighter. This gotta be an old one because I just bought it. There's no way. But anyways, like I was saying, like this person just feels like you feel. They feel like you feel a way about somebody else. Like they just feel like they're not your favorite. They feel like they're your choice that you have right now. They feel like that you would prefer to be somewhere else, but like right now it's just like they're occupying the space until you find someone better than them. And I feel that way. I feel like, what I was gonna say, I feel like the reason why they feel this way is because they're used to people love bombing them, and they think that when people love bomb them or chase them out of insecurity, that's what love is. But in reality, that's not what love is at all. But they just have like this warped sense of what love is because that's what they experienced. If that makes sense, they've experienced that and they think that's what it is. But in reality, there's no way this is the lighter. I done lost my lighter already. But in reality, that's not what love is at all. That just means that you're somebody who's prone to love bombing, and this person probably is used to a lot of narcissists. So they think that that the person's supposed to be like, because I'm not saying that motherfucker not gonna woo you when they like you the most, but like when people be going out of their way and they be obsessive and shit, and they want to talk to you every single day, and they want to spend time with you all the time, like they don't have a life, like that's more so obsessive behavior. That don't have nothing to really do with love, because when you love somebody, you live your life and they live theirs, then y'all come together and live your lives together. Not like, oh, I gotta be with you every 5 seconds. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, this, oh, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, that's, to me, that's giving like it's giving obsessed, and it's giving let's not get out of my head. It's giving obsessed, and it's giving trauma bond, and it's giving love bombing, and it's giving like that. It's not, but it's giving everything but healthy relationship. I'll tell you that much. It's giving everything but healthy relationship. So your next card out is, but yeah, they will basically tell you they feel like they're not your favorite, like you don't really like them. This person is really insecure about how you really feel about them. Then you have, do you think you'll survive a zombie apocalypse? Why not? And then you have letting go. So they feel like they want to tell you sometime, like they want to, like, honestly, this person wants to text you and like break up with you sometimes and be like, hey, I don't really fuck with you like that, or, oh, I'm gonna leave you because you haven't been showing me the attention I want, or you haven't been showing me the attention I need, shit like that. and they want to know, like, but the reason why they want to do this is because, damn. The reason why they want to do this is because they want to see what your reaction is. They want to see if you're going to care. They want to see if you're going to chase after them. They want to see if you're going to, like, oh no, wait, stop. Can you please come back? Like, please don't leave me and shit like that. So they want to see, like, if they can pull some type of emotion out of you by threatening to leave you. Yeah, by threatening to leave you, but I feel like what this person don't understand, like, I feel like what you got going on is really, it's really, what you got going on really don't have shit to do with how you feel about them. I feel like you guys do like them. I feel like you guys like them a lot, actually. I feel like you guys they're just used to people who don't have any, like, real goals or any, like, real, like thoughts beyond a relationship. They're used to shit like that. Like, they're used to people who don't really have any real thoughts behind a relationship at all. Which, I mean, I get it because, you know, we all want love and shit like that. But at the end of the day, I feel like, who really wants to be with somebody like that? Who wants to be with somebody who don't know how to act if they got to be by themselves? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, as much as I want to be in a relationship, I still want to be, like, my own person. But this person just feels like you wanting to be your own person and shit like that, it translates to, oh, this person really don't like me. This person really don't fuck with me. Like, because they're not on my ass. Because, you know, they're still doing the things they used to do when they were single. Not as far as, like, cheating or nothing like that. Some of you guys might be on some bullshit. But, like, more so as far as, like, more so as far as, like, I don't know, like, your hobbies and going out with your friends and things like that. You get what I'm saying? Like, I guess, like, you haven't, like, stopped your whole life. You kind of just added them to your life. But they're used to people, like, literally stopping their entire life. So your last card out is, what personal goals do you have? Okay, so I already know what this is, like, intuitively. I feel like they're trying to figure out if they fit into your life, like, if you have life plans for them, if you have plans to settle down with them, if you have plans to keep them in their life, if you have plans to try to make this relationship work or not. Then you have no need to do, and you have strength. So I feel like this person, they just want to know, like, what they want to know, like, they want to text you like, well, what do I need to do? Like, if this person could, like, with no judgment, they would want to pour their heart out to you. Like, what do I have to do to be your girlfriend? What do I have to do to be your boyfriend? What do I have to do to, like, continue to be your girlfriend or become your wife or become your husband? Like, what do you, like, where's, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this person just wants to know, like, what can they do to make sure they stay in your good graces? What can they do to make sure this works out between the both of you and stuff like that? Because right now they don't know what to do. They don't know how to get your attention. They don't know how to keep your attention. But I feel like they think that your attention is maybe somewhere else with somebody else. But in reality, it's not even that. I feel like in reality, it's just like, yo, you feel me? Reality is just like, in reality, it's just like, I'm just chilling. Like, I have my person, you're my person, you feel me? Or we vibing right now, we talking, and then I'm still, like, living my life, chasing my goals, running my business, getting my education, doing my career, hanging out with my friends, doing my hobbies and shit like that. But just because I'm doing all this shit does not mean I don't think about you, does not mean I don't love you, does not mean I don't like you. It's just that I don't feel like I have to tell you every 5 seconds that I appreciate you. And I feel like this person got, like, some bit of abandonment issues or abandonment wounds or some type of trust issues where they've been hurt before. So I feel like because they feel like they're not getting this this constant reassurance, it's kind of bothering them, and it's kind of like it's fucking with their head because they don't know, like, they don't know, that's time, they don't know. So let's get you with some advice. You sure? Okay, so use love a little cool. So I feel like, yeah, it's kind of like they just, Yeah, I feel like they just kind of insecure, and they used to people like hurting them, and they feel like because you're not love bombing them, or you're not expressing too much interest, or like at least they perceive it to be, because this is the type of person you could probably really be talking to them, like this is the type of person y'all could just be like casually having sex or like dating, and you talk to them probably once a week, and they feel like that's not enough, and it's like, bro, like we just start talking, like I'm talking, like, you know what I'm saying, I don't need to talk to you every single day, right? Something like that. But with that, I feel like sorry y'all, my throat is so dry. Yeah, I feel like this person's really nervous. So your advice, you have religious factors. I feel like this person is up in their head a lot. I feel like, do you have past life relationship? Okay, and then you said this could be the one, and then you have new love. All right, so my advice for you, and I usually don't even give advice like this, but Spirit is like, bro, this is what you gotta say, and I don't know how I feel about it, but Spirit is saying like this person's up in their head a lot, and sometimes you gotta bring them back to reality. And again, I'm not saying that it's your job to like try to figure out people's emotions and try to help them sort shit out and stuff like that, but Spirit is saying otherwise, apparently. Thirsty, I need some more water. My throat is fire. Spirit is saying that it's okay to give somebody reassurance. It's okay to bring somebody back into reality and reassurance, right? They saying that this is your person, or at least your person for right now. This relationship has a lot of potential, and they want you to know, like, hey, like, you feel me? Yeah. Like, it's okay to like let this person know, like, I do want you, I do care about you. It's okay to text them a little bit more, call them a little bit more. Sometimes, lastly, they want you to know, like, it's okay to compromise. Just because you compromise don't mean you're lower than them. So I feel like, because we live in a culture where it's like, oh, just let the person chase you, don't text back, act like you busy, do all this other bullshit, right? But if you think about it, if everybody's getting that same advice and everybody's doing the same shit, then everybody feels like nobody likes each other. Because everybody's so busy, like, oh, I really like this person, let me ignore them. And then your person's on the other side of that. Oh, I really like this person, let me ignore them. So they got all these fucking feelings that they feel, and they not texting it to you because the culture says if you whoever is the more needy one loses, right? So with that, nothing. How the fuck you ever want to cultivate a relationship if everybody is so bent on ignoring each other or bent on showing like they don't care? So Spirit said it's okay to extend that olive branch. They say that it's stronger for a person to actually show emotion than it is for you to try to hide emotion. So they're saying go ahead and show that emotion to your person, because especially if that's how you truly feel. Okay. But with that being said, that is your reading pile number. That is your reading pile number 1. I hope it resonates. If it does, please let me know. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit the post notification bell so you can be notified every time I post a video. If you are interested in a personal reading, that information in the description box below. If you're interested into my free reading giveaway, all you have to do is leave a red heart in the comment section below. Do not forget, I have started a Patreon, so it is $3.99 a month for you to see my Freaky Fridays and other highly sexual readings with images and all types of crazy shit, and where we can talk freely. Also, what was I gonna say? Also, I have 2 tiers where you can get a free reading monthly, or 2 free readings monthly. So there's 2 tiers that you can pay, or you can just buy a personal reading on my website, or you don't have to get anything at all. Just thank you for supporting me. But I want to let you guys know that those things are in the description box. And with that being said, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. Okay, pile number 2. I don't know why my throat hurts so much. Like, I feel like this reading, like, people really that's definitely the gym tap water. I'm like, this water tastes different. But I feel like a lot of people have a lot of shit to say, and I feel like it hurts. Like, for some reason, I feel like it's hurting them to speak their mind. I don't know why it's hurting so many people to speak their mind, and I feel like that's why my throat is fucking hurting. But we're gonna see. see. What instant messages did your person send to you? Pile number 2. You have, you sure? Okay, you have, what movie completely changes its plot when you change one letter in the title? You have, if you had a, if you had a personal mascot, what would your mascot be? Okay, cool. You had a, have you traveled to any different countries? Then you have, what weird or useless talent do you have? Let me just open my window. I started saging. So with your first card out being, what movie completely changes its plot if you change one letter in the title? So this person wants to text, they have sent or thought about sending text messages asking you about like a higher level of commitment, or asking you like, hey, like if we started dating, like how do you think it would be? Like if we started dating, like, you know, like, do you think that it would last? Like, do you think we would have fun? Do you think that we would cherish each other? Like they have questions about like how it would be if y'all change the title, like so if you guys are like already boyfriend and girlfriend, like if you guys are just dating, they will want to, if you guys are just fucking, like they would want to know like, okay, we start dating, how would it be, right? Or if you guys just started dating, they were like, yo, if you guys just started dating, they would want to be like, okay, what if you were my boyfriend or my girlfriend, like how would it be, right? And if you started doing that, then if you started doing that, let's say you started doing that, right? How would it be if you were my wife or husband? Okay, how would it be if we, and it just keep whatever the fuck is higher after, like if we were like mom and dad, if we had kids or whatever, like, you get what I'm saying, stuff like that. So whatever your commitment is now, they would want to know like what would it be like higher, right? Higher, what would it be a higher level commitment to you? For some of you guys, it's somebody that you're just dating or just met, because they feel like they want to know if they will be moving too fast. So they feel like they don't really text, they don't really want to say this to you or text this to you, because they feel like they would be moving too fast, and they don't know if you're willing to move that fast, or if you want to move that fast, right? So I feel like this person doesn't really know where your stance would be on that. So they feel like if they were to text it to you, you would be like, yo, why the fuck is you trying to like do all this extra shit? Like, we just chilling, like just chill. So this person is kind of worried about that. So they have sent multiple messages about moving to a higher level of commitment, or moving fast in your connection and stuff like that. Okay, as far as your next card, if you had a personal mascot, what mascot would it be? You have personal growth. So I feel like this person doesn't know a lot about you though, because they want to know like, who do you want to be? Like, they want to know, well, I guess I don't want to say they don't know a lot about you, but they kind of want to know, I guess this is kind of similar energy on number one, but like different. I feel like they would want to know like, where do you see yourself? Like who are you? Like, okay, do you see yourself being, if you're a woman asking about a guy, he might ask you like, hey, do you see yourself being a mother, right? If you're a woman asking, if you're a guy asking about a woman, she might ask you, hey, do you see yourself being a father? Do you see yourself being a protector? Do you see yourself being a provider? Or whatever the fuck she asking you, like, what do you see yourself as? But she would be asking you, hey, like, what do you see? Who do you see yourself as? What do you see yourself becoming? Things like that. Like, they want to know, like, who what do you want, basically? Like, so this person would they have like unsent messages or thought about texting you like, hey, like, do you think that you would have any more kids, or do you think you want to have children, do you think you would want to get married, like what kind of household dynamic would you like, what kind of job or career are we going to have, like where would you want to live? Like, this person wants to know like what they want to pick your brain about who you want to be, because they want to know like whether or not it's something that they want to it's something or not. It's something that they want to know whether or not it's something that they can fit into, or something they want to fit into their life. So they want to know more about that. They want to know more about that. So let's. So you have generosity. For how many have you traveled to many different countries? This some bullshit. I don't really like this energy like too much. Like, I don't hate the energy, but it's not a favorite energy, because I feel like this is like some little kid shit. Like, because at the end of the day, like, we're all grown ass adults and we're not children. So I feel like this question really shouldn't be like, you really shouldn't still be asking people this question. But apparently this person feels otherwise. But I feel like this person will want to know, like, hold on, let me think. This person would want to know, what are you saying? This person would want to know, like, how many people have you gave your heart to? So with this card being like, how many different countries have you traveled to? Like, this person wants to know, like, some of them, I'm not gonna lie, they want to know like how many bodies you got, like how, like, do you be fucking around a lot? Like, are you known as a hoe? Are you known as like a player or whatever? They want to know, for some of you guys, when you guys are just dating, they want to know, like, they want to know if you're how many other people that you're dating, like, as far as like who their competition is, if you're truly interested in these other people, stuff like that. Like, this person is really, they really want to know, like, if you out here giving your ass up, giving this dick up, whatever you got, they want to know if you're giving it up or not. Yeah, so this person, I don't know. For some of them, yeah, but they just want to know, like they want to know about your past, because I see why though. Because I want to know why. Which one should I use? Okay. Because I didn't even do this with the other pile, but I really want to know why they care so much, specifically about you. Why does pile number 2 person care so much? You have exhale that bullshit. So I feel like they don't want to be caught up in no bullshit later. So they want to know, like, how many people, because I feel like this person is infatuated with you. They really love you. If they really like you, if not love you, they really love, like, everything about you, right? And they feel like this person is very territorial, very territorial, very much like, you know, what's mine is mine. So they feel like, all right, if I love this person, or I think this person is awesome, or I want to be with this person, how do I know other people don't love this person, other people don't think this person is awesome, right? And because they feel like that other people might, they feel as though, all right, they feel as though like somebody might pop up in their past and shit like that and try to get you back. Do you have exes that still text your phone? Like, this person wants to know that. So this person wants to ask you, like, hey, are you fucking with somebody else? I feel like a lot of this is like dating energy or talking energy or like mild text energy, but so it's like, it's not really in a sense where they can be like, hey, are you fucking with somebody right now? Like, they don't really have that authority. And if they do, like, if you guys are boyfriend and girlfriend or whatever, which I doubt, it's like they don't want to ask you this because they feel like if they ask you some shit like that, they will be being insecure, which they are being insecure if you guys are together. But they just feel like you're so awesome, who else wouldn't want you? So it's like they gotta have competition somewhere. They want to ask you who that competition is, so they can kind of match themselves up to who you are. They can try to match themselves up or try to like compare themselves to who they can try to compare themselves. which is never good. Never compare yourself. All right, let's get your last card, and then we're gonna get you some advice. So you have what useless talents do you have? Right? This, and you have worthiness, and then you have ideal partnership. So they want to ask you, like, are you happy with them? Would you be happy with them? Do you think that they can give you everything that you would want and need in a relationship? You get what I'm saying? So this person would want to ask you, like, hey, like, are you sure that you would be happy with somebody like me? Are you sure that I'm enough? So this person does have like a little bit of insecurity in them, and they don't know if you would think they were enough, if you think they had enough to give, and things of that nature. So they would want to ask you, like, would you be happy with me? Do you think I'm enough? Do you think like this will work out? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, stuff like that. Where can I improve? Like, they hoping that you happy with them. They don't know if you will be enough, because it's not nothing you did. It's because of like the way you look or the way you are, or because how they feel about you. Because they feel like you're so awesome, they feel like you probably dated other awesome people, and they're not even sure why the fuck you want them. And they feel like also, even if you haven't dated other awesome, they feel like you have the potential to get other awesome people. All right, so the next card out is express your love. So your advice is just, I mean, then you have codependency, because I was like, let me come back to that. Then you have it is safe for you to love, and you have getting to know each other. Spirit said do what you will, but this person is obsessive, a little bit clingy, and they are very much insecure. They didn't want me to tell you that, but like, you gotta, because I thought like this was going to be a good reading, and I'm not saying it's a bad reading, but Spirit wants you to be careful about playing with this person, because this person wants to not only be with you, but they kind of want to own you. You get what I'm saying? Like, you see how he holding her like everywhere he could be. Like, this person wants you to be theirs and theirs only, and they feel codependent, and they're always going to be watching you and watching what you're doing and kind of be insecure about it. And eventually you're going to want to leave, because it's like, damn, like, bro, like, you're overbearing and stuff like that. But they're saying, like, I get that this might be flattering, because you're like, oh, this person cares about me so much, and they always want to be around me, and they think I'm so awesome. Cool. But they're saying don't forget to use your other eye, which is your third eye, and actually look at what the fuck is going on with this person. Like, really look at them for who they are. Like, yo, this person is obsessive. This person is insecure. This person do have, like, this. I could have a friend, right? And this person can be obsessed with me so much, and they could be mad that I have other friends, I have other relationships outside of them. So you have to really look at this as being a red flag. So they want you to look at this as being a red flag. Like, yo, this person is too fucking controlling, and they too fucking insecure. I'm not saying break up with the person. You could do whatever you want with your person, but I'm just bringing it to your awareness. And you have what's it called, babies? Y'all know what I'm talking about? What's it called? We have free will. Okay. But with that being said, that is your reading, hun. I hope it resonates. If it does, please let me know. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Hit the post notification so you can be notified every time I post a video. If you're interested in entering my free reading giveaway, leave a red heart in the comment section below. If you're interested in a free reading, you can get one on my website. It's down there in the description box below. Or you can subscribe to my Patreon, where you can get 1 free reading a month, or 2 free readings a month, or you could just see the Freaky Fridays every month for $3.99. So that information is in my description box below, and I'll see you guys in my next reading. Bye.